What's going on, guys? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to talk to you about fees in the RV industry. You know, which ones are acceptable, which ones aren't, what they are, and maybe help spread some light. You might notice I am kind of like a troll today underneath a bridge. I was hoping to do my first walk and talk, which hopefully is going to be a series if, you know, it gets good feedback. My favorite spot down the creek is about 50 yards down that way. I planned on going down there because it's wicked cool, but there is a ton of poison ivy that's propping up, and I just got done weed whacking. I've got cuts on me, and quite frankly, I don't feel like itching for the next couple of days to make this video. But, you know, I was talking with my neighbor, and I was expressing to him my want to make this. I even showed him a little quick example of one that I made, and I think I just got to stick with, you know, tried and true what's me, and that's just kind of walk and talk off the top of the head with a little bit of thinking. You know, hired me because I'm friendly. You know, you guys have probably heard me say that before. You know, in the travel agency world, there's going to be a new law that's coming into place in California. It's in July 1st, where the price has to be the price. You know, all these extra added fees, you know, when you buy a cruise for $300 and all of a sudden it's $700 because there's port and all this kind of stuff. You know, that is going away. And I was just thinking, man, what a great segue into the RV industry. And I hope that the world is slowly changing into that direction. Full transparency. You know, when you're talking to somebody, and, you know, people message me all the time because I've got, you know, a pretty good following now, which, and thank you, by the way. You know, I get a ton of messages on Facebook, comments on YouTube that are derogatory about the RV industry, derogatory towards me, as if I'm charging any fees or really even trying to sell you an RV outside of helping you with a video. But, you know, it's crazy to me that in the world of the cell phone, that people are still purchasing from places that do freight fees, prep fees, you know, PDI fees, you know, all those kind of things. So, you know, when you're buying an RV, the only fee that is acceptable, the only thing that should be on there would be tag, title, and documentation, or some sort of like name for that. It could be like, you know, doc and government, or, you know, whatever, because it takes some money to send someone down to the titling office to flip the title into your name. There's some back end processing there, but then also, you know, your different governments will have, you know, they're getting kind of their piece of the pie in above the actual taxes themselves. But outside of that, a PDI fee is one of the most laughable things that I have ever seen. So, you know, you'll see videos kind of explaining it and talking about it, and I still don't get why people do it. I mean, you know, I've seen some that are up to $2,000, and that people go and they talk about, well, you know, we're doing it because we wash the camper, we check everything electrical and mechanical to ensure that it is up to top notch. You are telling me that that is not a cost of business? If you say that, and I hear a sales guy say that, I am walking out of there so fast. That is a disgusting way of doing business. And I'll tell you, it just eats me up because people look at me that way. They look at my family that way. I mean, I've been in this industry for the last 11 years. I have never done that. I will never do that. I mean, I worked for a dealership that did they had like an etching charge. It was like $400. It was like basically they would put a sticker on, then you peel it off, and it's UV light, and you put it on like your appliances, your TV, your microwave, and all that. And they'd make it a mandatory thing. And I just kept saying that people negotiated out of it. And, you know, I got a talking to and all of that. What is a cop going to do? Shine a UV light on the back of a TV? No. They're never going to do that. So why are they making up stuff? Because they want profit that they don't want to pay their salesperson on. So that's even the crazy thing. You know, if I'm getting charged $2,000 for a freight fee or a prep fee and I can't get my way out of it, at least I would like to know that the sales guy's making a little bit more money. So at least it's going towards, you know, baseball practice, ballet lessons, groceries, you know, just general bills. Not some fat cat in his ivory tower that's buying his fourth Ferrari and a second jet. You know, it's that's wild. But basically, I just wanted to do my first talking video ever, just kind of get you in, kind of dip my toes in the water. This might not be the best one that I'm ever going to do. Well, it certainly isn't going to be, but it'll shape kind of where I want to take things. I want to be your guys' sword to get you better deals, better service, you know, better pizza. I'm sorry, that just popped in my head. I probably shouldn't say that. But, you know, guys, don't get suckered into fees. If someone's charging you the fees, trust me, there is a ton of people that want your business in an honesty and transparent way. You don't have to be ripped off, and certainly you don't have to be ripped off after getting ripped off when you think you're going to get a good deal. There's nothing more frustrating than a great process spoiled by a BS fee that the sales guy doesn't even want to protect or doesn't even want to project onto you because they're nervous about it and they're thinking about it. But anyway, guys, drop your comments. Let me know what I could work on next for you. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully next time we see that creek spot. See ya.